All right, everybody, here I'm back talking about VJ Day, which actually they had the surrender on the 2nd of September on the Missouri. And going back to that, this stuff really started back in April, getting involved with the timing, but they knew that the Japanese were fanatical. They had coded messages from the generals in the Japanese army saying it would be wonderful if they had rumors that the Americans they were building 100 atom bombs, and that it would be wonderful if they wiped out all the Japanese people. These are the generals talking about their own people. It'd be wonderful if that happened. You just can't even fathom that kind of just craziness that these people thought when the overwhelming odds were stupid against them. On the 6th of October, Hiroshima occurred. On the 9th of August, Nagasaki, all right? And whenever that happened, the same day, the Soviets invaded Manchuria and the northern islands of Japan. Now, that just shocked the Japanese that they would violate their peace treaty and attack them like this. So now they got two-front war, the north and to the south. Although they thought that would be the end of it, that they would surrender when all that happened. Nope, they're still thinking about it, still thinking about resisting to the very end. They're thinking about doing this. So what we did on the 14th of August is we sent a 700 plane raid against them. And I mean, it was devastating. B-29s firebombing. They just blew 2 more cities away. They say, hey, we're serious about this. We want to get this thing over with. And Truman made a speech, and one of the things I've been studying history all my life. One of the things he said that I just never really thought about in his excuse for using the atom bomb is he said, we know the Germans and we know the Japanese were on to the atom bomb. They were on it. They were going to use it if they'd have gotten the information. We beat them. We got it before they did. They'd have used it on us. So we got them before they got us. So you can say what you want. You can argue the points of this back and forth. All the clients I've had over the years, they have all said it was the right thing to do. I don't know what all the liberal historians are saying about it, but I'm telling you, the guys that were there, every single one said it was the way to go. Let me see here. One of the things that I found really interesting is that MacArthur told all his guys when they actually landed, and this happened on the 28th of August when they actually landed on the island. Peaceful, got on, there was a few skirmishes, a few U.S. airplanes were flying over, and a few Japanese fighter pilots, zealous, took off and tried to shoot them down. And they didn't, but they tried. And so you had a little bit of that going on. But basically what MacArthur told the troops is, he said, no assault on the people at all. And he said, no taking their food. These people are starving. You don't take their food. We got enough food on these ships. We'll take care of you. You don't go after that, which I thought was pretty cool. On the flyover on the 2nd of September, on the surrender ceremony, they had over 800 U.S. planes fly over. And of course, that was a very peaceful thing. And there was another one of the things that they had was that there were going to be no Japanese flags flown at that time. Now, months later, they were able to let them fly the flag again, but they didn't at the very beginning. And so, one of the things you need to think about is, I hear all this debating back and forth on whether this should have happened. I'm not in a position to know one way or the other whether what we did was right. All I know is I talked to so many people, instructors I had, clients I've had, and to a person, they all agree it was the right thing to do. It saved many Japanese lives, saved a lot of our guys. And in fact, one of the things that Americans don't know about is a lot of those guys on those ships, a lot of them died because of the lead poisoning they got from the breathing of all that lead. Nobody knows about all of them. There were thousands of them that died in the bottom of those ships waiting for the invasion. Because see, when this thing was over, they didn't just turn around and go back on a Oceania cruise. When this thing was over, it took them a year to get back. And so while this is going on, they're still staying in the bottom of that ship, and all these things are happening to them. They got deathly sick from that. So until next time, you guys have a good time. Celebrate VJ Day. That's going to be on the 2nd of September. Next year, it will be the 80th anniversary. Have a good one.